Hey, it's Corey Harlock, creator and principal consultant here at KeyHire Solutions. And I wanted to talk today about kind of an interesting topic. Working with a lot of clients right now to build out teams and bring in experienced leadership, people with capacity to kind of grow and stretch business. And once we kind of develop those roles and understand what we're looking for going into market and talking to people, the market is different. It's changed, obviously, with everything that's been going on. For me, everything about bringing in a new leader, someone with experience, it's about mitigating risk. Yes, you as a business owner are trying to mitigate your risk. These are big ticket items. I've never paid anyone this before. Will they be able to do what they say they can do? We've tried this before and it hasn't worked. But for the individual, there's a ton of risk there. These are successful people with mortgages, potentially kids in school, a standard of living, that are working with companies that they know, they mostly like, and have a level of security. And getting them to cross that chasm, to give up everything they know to join the great unknown is very hard. There are a couple things we can do in terms of putting together a package for these individuals. There's pay, right? There's dollars, there's incentive programs, there's benefits, there's 401k, there's vacation, and then the new buzzword, there's flexibility. So if we look at these 7 items, so money, dollars, hard, cold cash is the great equalizer. Very few people will leave a job where they're mostly comfortable to join a company for less money. Essentially, everyone wants to maintain their current standard of living, and asking them to lessen their standard of living isn't a real attractive proposition to people, especially to come to a company they don't know. So asking people to trust you, you'll take care of them, is not a negotiating tactic. Offering people more money than they're currently making is generally the way we're going to lure them off their job. Now, if they have the experience we're looking for as a small business owner, often they're coming from larger companies. So the next thing we talked about were incentives. So writing into the offer that you will work with them to create an incentive program that is built around X% of base salary or around increased growth, KPIs, metrics around operations or sales. That's something you can do because people want to know, A, there's an incentive program, and if there's not, hey, I'm going to write it into this contract that by this date we will have one, and I want you to be a part of helping me build that. Having an incentive that is discretionary sends up alarm bells for most people coming from a structured environment where they can go in and track their incentive and know exactly what they make. Generous to you might be less than what they're making in the past, and I understand we're small business owners. We don't have the capital that some of these large companies might have. But just making sure you're very aligned on what that incentive program is really, really important. Number 3, benefits. I know some small business owners, we're getting started, we're doing the best we can. We might not have benefits. A strategy you can implement there is if you don't have benefits, offer them a monthly stipend that they can put towards a benefit plan of their choice. Costs you more money, but mitigates their risk. We talked about 401k. Probably on the lower end of this, but as people are more mature, they have families, they're looking towards their future, having a 401k is going to be important to them. So we've covered off money, incentives, benefits, 401k, and we get to vacation and flexibility. Vacation used to be a really big bargaining chip. And the trend went from we give people vacation based on their tenure with us. Everyone starts at 1 week, and after 3 years, you go to 2 weeks, whatever your program is. Then the shift was, well, we give vacation based on experience. So if you've been in the industry doing what you do for 10, 15, 20 years, and you currently have 3 or 4 weeks vacation, we're going to honor that and we're going to match that. And that was a bargaining chip. People utilize that chip, and that was a draw. People would say, hey, if I can come over here and keep all that vacation I've worked so hard to get over my time, the time I put in at my job, that makes it easier for me to leave that job because I'm not leaving all that vacation behind. So that used to be a big bargaining chip. So that's become kind of standard now, right? We meet them where their vacation is. We don't want to punish them to join our company by losing vacation days. That was kind of a golden handcuffs that the other company had. Hey, we're giving you 4 weeks. If you go somewhere else, you're only going to give you 1. You're going to lose all of that. But now we've found a way for people to keep it. So the new bargaining chip is flexibility. People are really hesitant to change jobs right now because they don't know what's coming down the road and a bird in the hand, right? I have this job. I've been employed all the way through the craziness of 18 months. They've treated me fairly well. It might not be ideal, but at least I know I have a job. I know what the expectation is. So, flexibility. I'm going to say the breakdown on this is 40, 40, 20. And let me tell you what those numbers represent. 40% of the people I talk to say to me, unless this is a 100% remote opportunity, I'm not interested. The people you're able to select from is reduced by 40%. The next 40% are people that are saying, I want an element of flexibility. Meaning, a lot of trends out right now, people are doing core days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, everyone's in the office. Monday and Friday, you can flex. Some people have gone to Monday and Friday are the core days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can flex. Depends on your business, right? Some people are Monday to Friday core days, flex Friday. Some people are going to core hours. You need to be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 to 3. That way you can get up and do your work. You're not sitting in traffic, right? People have started to realize that time wasted sitting in traffic is time wasted sitting in traffic, and they don't have to do it anymore, and they're not going to do it anymore. 40% of people want completely remote. 40% of people want flexibility. 20% of people, and I'm being generous with 20% of people, are willing to check in Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, or whatever that schedule is. Caveat here, this is all dependent on the opportunity. Of course, if you're an assembler in a manufacturing facility, you have to be there to do that. But we're talking leadership positions here, or skilled, experienced people, right? Whether they're IT or technology-driven people, or they're leaders in your business, or they're technically specific to your business. So what's the new bargaining chip, right? It's flexibility. If you offer zero flexibility, you are reducing the workforce you can select from by 80%. When we're putting together a package for a new leader in our company, and we're looking at it from mitigating risk from both sides, what will make someone comfortable enough to leave what they know to cross that chasm into what they don't know. What I can tell you 100%, it's money. Making sure they're covered up with their benefits, making sure if it's an incentive-driven position that they understand what that incentive program is. A 401k is nice, depending on the seniority level of the individual and how far along they are in their career. Matching vacation is an essential. Most people are doing that. If you're not, you're behind and you're limiting your availability to land good people. But the new big bargaining chip is flex time. And remember, if you offer no flexibility, you're cutting your opportunities by 80%. If you offer limited flexibility, you're cutting it by 40%. And if you're offering full flexibility, you're giving yourself the full scope of people to choose from. I hope this was informative and useful for you, and you can implement it into your incentive and attraction strategy. If you have any comments about this topic, please leave them below. I'd love to engage in a conversation with you and hear your thoughts or answer any additional questions you have. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you listening. This is Corey Harlock from KeyHire. Stop grinding and start growing. We'll see you next time.